What's up, World of Warcraft? Good afternoon. Here, let's get this going. Hopefully y'all can see me this time. How we doing? It's another day to be in the world of Azeroth. So let's get it. I know last week was a little bit of a wild one. We were sort of all over the place. I know we helped some guildies get some things done, but I gotta tell you all. So I've been, yo, what's up, Lunar? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good Monday. As you can see from my window here, the sun is shining, so I'm gonna assume that it's a pretty nice day. Let me look up. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be kind of rainy, but from this point of view, it looks like it's a nice sunny day, so we're gonna go with that one. So check this out as we travel. So I have been farming. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Librams or Librams for Paladins. It's this little slot right here. It says Relic, but I think for Paladins it's called like Librams or whatever. But I've been farming that, and come to find out, those things aren't even in the game yet. So I've been running all these dungeons and doing all this work, and I never even knew that they weren't even in the game yet. Because I think right now is phase 4, which is like BWL or Blackwing Lair. I'm sure you guys know. And then Zul'Gurub. So I think those are the two main raids for phase 4. So phase 5 for AQ or Encourage, I believe it's called. That's when those things become available. So yeah, we still have a little bit, but that drops, I believe, or at least the starting of the gate opening for AQ starts July 10th. And what do we got today? What is today? Is there a way to even check? Do we have a way to even check in game the date? I don't think we have a calendar anymore. Let's see what the date is today. It's June 30th. So we still have a few weeks, it looks like, before AQ, or at least the beginning of the quest line to like open the gates start. So what we're gonna do, what I've decided, because excuse me, I have never quested in Silithus whatsoever, and that's where AQ is. That's where it's going to happen. I think you have AQ 20 and AQ 40 man. So I've never been out there. I don't know anything about this place other than there's a lot of Silithids or like bug people, and the Cenarian hold is out there. So I went ahead, just because I didn't want to sit here and fly from Darnassus to Unguro Crater. Right before stream, I went ahead and picked up this quest here. Yeah, it's under Darnassus, so let's go ahead and do this. It's called the New Frontier. So this is pretty neat. Like, this is gonna be like the frontier for this upcoming patch in a couple of weeks. So the only way to get there, it looks like, is through Unguro Crater, which we need to go through this area here, and then it just jumps right into Silithus. So that's why I flew us out to Unguro Crater. So with this New Frontier, let's check out what Archdruid Fandral Staghelm is all about. So we spoke to him in Darnassus at the Cenarian Enclave, and we asked him like about the Cenarian Circle's call to explore the frontiers of Kalimdor, which excuse me, is where we are. We are on the continent of Kalimdor rather. So here's the description here. It says, "Attention heroes. The Cenarian Circle seeks able-bodied individuals to assist them in exploring the vast new frontiers of Kalimdor. A forbidden wasteland of unimaginable dangers lies far to the west of Tanaris and Gadgetzin, and the Circle needs willing and honorable proxies to act in their stead. All interested individuals should seek audience with the Cenarian Circle. Speak with the Archdruid Indarnasus," which we did, and he is sending us out here to check on the Cenarian Circle and see what's going on. So this is what we're doing. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of this tea. Today I have black tea, but it's like black chai, I believe it's called. So it's like a very spicy kind of tea. We'll see what's going on with it. It's super hot. That's why I have this cloth here, because I know I need a World of Warcraft mug. So sponsor me. But anyway, no, we do need a better mug, because glass is not it, man. We'll probably pick up a World of Warcraft mug at some point, probably in a few weeks. I want to check the Blizzard store and see what they got. I know that they have like tankards, and we'll see what's going on there. But anyway, for now we'll use the cloth. So this is going to be my first time actually exploring this zone, and already I'm seeing some interesting things here. So this looks, just from seeing this right here, like it looks like a scarab, right? And it's like kind of like a monolith type thing. Very interesting. And then I can already tell the music too. It's very like skittery and like vast. Like the sound of the zone just feels like everything is distant. Like there's mirages, there's sand, there's an emptiness, but it's also very kind of like forbidden knowledge, sands of time kind of feel. So let's check this out. I'm seeing some like little windmill type things here that look very Tauren made, kind of Horde Tauren. And this place is called Valor's Rest. What is over here? So leatherworking supplies, and then some Cenarian Circle people. Do they have anything to say though? The past lives in these wastes, Paladin. We must be careful to not awaken it.
Farewell.
Okay. So I wonder what the past is all about here. Oh goodness. And it looks like there's some graves here. And I hear flies buzzing around. What's going on with this? Some like bones and a sword. Yeah, there's those flies. Why are they? Maybe it's just the light? I'm not sure. And then these are like also bones of some sort of monster, it looks like, kind of encroaching the whole gravesite here. And what do we have over here? Oh, so this is the Midsummer Festival people. I still don't really understand what this festival is all about. I know it has something to do with... Yeah, I literally know nothing about it. I just know that there's a lot of fire. Okay, so let's make our way... It looks like to Cenarian Hold, and I think that's going to be our main kind of hub for this zone. Oh geez, check this out. You have just absolute swarms of... It looks like Silithid or just bugs, maybe a sandstorm in the back here. And what level are these? 54 so far. I want to understand this, like what kind of magic is this? That this magic light that's kind of holding up stone in places, and then you also have like a very crystal-like area around here too. Speaking of which, let's make sure our mining is on, because there might actually be some really good stuff out here to mine. We got a dredge striker, looks like a very worm type thing. Got some spiders out here. And in the distance, this already reminds me of from our past streams. Yeah, the architecture here. This is definitely night elf architecture. It looks like. From a distance, we'll see once we actually get up there. But if the Cenarian hold is up here, which seems to more than likely be lore playthrough, yeah, we're gonna see. Like, this is my first time in the zone, so like I have no idea what any of this is like actually about. So we'll see. But this is definitely night elf architecture right here. Yep, we've got night elves with their blades. What kind of blade? Very like, reminds me of Illidan's twin blades. Okay. We've got a lot of quests around here. I don't even know where to start. I guess let's check upstairs, see if there's any quests just right up there. Okay, why not? We'll start with the goblin. Philithus has a lot of cool lore stuff. Yeah, I'm really thinking so. I want to make sure I get your name right, Raziel or Raziel. Either way, yeah, we'll see. Like, I guess we'll start with the goblin here, Beatix, and see where this first quest takes us. But we'll probably just jump around this Cenarian hold and kind of pick up what we can. All right, let's see our first quest. Deadly Desert Venom. That sounds about right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Beatix Ficklesprag at your service. That's the thing with these goblins. Well, also with the gnomes too. They all have like that tinkering, engineering kind of like weird naming going on. My cousin Noggle makes a living gathering rare herbs for Cenarian hold alchemists. Or used to, anyway. He came back from his last trip with a strong poison running through his veins. Okay, that's not good. I've managed to slow down the venom, but to fully neutralize it, I need poison samples from whatever stung him. Well, that could be pretty much everything out here so far from what I've seen. Noggle arrived from the north, so I'd bet my shirt Stonelash Scorpids or Sand Skitters did it. Okay. Bring me some stingers and fangs, and I'll try to make an antidote for him. Okay, so we're gonna kill overall like 16 of these things, some scorpions and some sand skitterers. That sounds like the spiders. Oh, this is neat. I wonder if this is also part of the midsummer thing, but that's still really nice. All right, let's go ahead and jump down here. So we're gonna get some antidote. Wait, was there more quests? I think there was more quests actually upstairs maybe. Sometimes I don't know just because we're level 60, it doesn't show. Oh, Noggle is definitely out. So this is the dude we're gonna be helping. Poor dude is just completely zonked with poison. Bless his heart. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do to help him out though. Okay. Now we have Windcaller Proudhorn. So it looks like Cenarian hold is 100% a neutral zone. So we've got Horde here, and then the Cenarian circle seems to be both Alliance and Horde kind of working together for the common good of nature. Maybe like druids. Okay, securing the supply lines. Cenarian hold is a location of utmost strategic importance. I'm convinced that while we hold it, our victory over the Silithid is guaranteed. Provided our influx supplies can be maintained, that is. Desert worms have proven to be more of a threat to our supply caravans than even the Silithid themselves. Just this morning, a large shipment of Moro grain was ravaged by a group of dredge strikers, which we saw when we came in. Those were those worm-looking things. I need you to thin their numbers to ensure our supplies aren't jeopardized. So 15 of those. Okay, we're getting into some quests that are giving us some gold. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the quests beforehand, like outside of like level 60-ish zones, were giving us like, you know, kind of like low end numbers, but it looks like we're hitting some like some money, you know, from these quests. I'm down with that. Okay, where is this quest at? Oh, the wanted poster. Death Clasp, Terror of the Sands. This dude sounds intense. The terrible Scorpid, Death Clasp, is believed to have retreated to the southern mountain range in the presence of increased Silithid activity. She presents a great threat to patrols and expeditions in the southern regions. Individuals participating in her destruction will be remunerated. I have never heard that word. Basically paid handsomely, it seems like. Inquire with Captain Vish Causus at the top of the Cenarian Hold Watchtower regarding your reward. And what do we get here? Oh, those also vendor for a good amount too. Jeez. Once you hit max level, the XP you'd get is converted to gold. 50 silver every 1000 XP, if I'm not mistaken. Can't really remember the rate. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. That's really cool. So no wonder we're getting like a lot more gold for these quests, which I'm not complaining whatsoever, because we're looking at playing, you know, Burning Crusade and beyond, right? So I know that that flying mount is going to be obscene. Like, how much are we going to be paying for that? Because I know that we need regular flying training, right? But then to even get to the epic flying, wait, let me have that right. To get to the epic flying, you have to get that base level of flying. So like, what's that? 1,000 gold itself, and then epic flying I think is like 5,000, and then maybe a couple hundred for the mount itself. So dude, I think we're gonna be paying like maybe 6,700. I'm not completely sure, but it's gonna be up there. So we're gonna need as much gold as we can get over the next, what, 8-9 months. I don't know the whole math on it, but we'll see. Okay, Geologist Larksbane. We've got a dwarf here with a really cool mace. Very, yeah, geological. We've got the whole like checking the diamonds out kind of thing.
How are you?
All right, can you hear it, stranger? The humming is getting louder with each passing day. These crystals must be what's driving these bugs crazy. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't look like a crystal to me, but these things are going insane over there.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, the Twilight Mystery. A camp of Twilight's Hammer cultists once thrived to northwest of here. If you were to venture there now, you'd find the area swarming with elementals and nothing but scattered pieces of wood and canvas to mark the spot where the camp was. I've recovered a few fragments of a clay tablet from the site, but I have too few of them to piece together anything useful. See if you can find the remaining tablet fragments so we can shed some light into the Twilight's Hammer presence here in Silithus. So Twilight Hammer, so they're a cultist group. So it looks like they and the Silithid bugs so far are our biggest threat, and it looks like that's who we're going to be fighting mainly currently. And then we have quests from these Tauren over here too. Wildmane.
The winds guide you.
The spirits of Silithus call out to us. The land weeps, for it has a woeful story to tell. Jeez, man, all these people so far, well, the goblins, they always seem like pretty, even when things are going wrong, they're just like, I feel like they're like hyped up in a way. But these guys, they seem pretty like, man, this place has gone downhill. All right, Twilight Geolords. The Twilight's Hammer, an insane cult bent on destruction, set up camps in Silithus and perform rituals day and night. We do not yet know their plans, but we do think they are somehow linked to the pulsing red crystals spread across the desert. Although their mystery may one day be solved, we must first deal with their immediate threat. Go to their camps to the west and seek out Twilight Geolords. They are the heads of these serpents. That is where we must strike. So, killing 10 of those.
May the eternal sun
So we got a lot of killing to do so far.
hail.
Let's see what Boar Wildmane rather. Oh, he's got cool shoulders too, isn't that? Is that Druid tier 1? Let me see. How do we get its collections tier sets? Yes. No? Is it tier 2? Yes, tier 2. Tier 2 shoulders. Okay. We have more than one enemy in Silithus, Parzival McFly. While everyone's attention is focused on the Silithid, my big brother and I... Oh, okay, so they're okay, same last name. Okay, while everyone's attention is focused on the Silithid, my big brother and I have been keeping a close eye on the Twilight's Hammer crazies. Okay.
Be careful.
Secret communication. All right, I already need another drink of tea. Okay, that's pretty good too. It's like nice and warm. Like it's not overly hot. It's just so chill. Some of the Twilight's Hammer. Okay, they're called Twilight's Hammer. Interesting. Those cultists carry around little papers with gibberish written all over them. I want you to bring me a stack of them. I can't figure out what the gibberish means, but that's not the point. I don't know, man. It sounds like spells or incantations or something. These papers are how their different groups communicate secretly. The more texts we take out of circulation, the less they can communicate. So we need 10 of those texts. Yeah, I'm loving all this gold that we're getting from this quest. Jeez. Abyssal contacts. We've seen the Twilight's Hammer cultists performing rituals to summon powerful elemental nobles. We don't know if these are the beings the cultists worship, or if they act as intermediaries to even more powerful forces. One thing is for sure, they are receiving orders from these elementals. Okay, so they're like elemental, like gods, telling these, cultists what to do, and basically putting into their heads, hey, destroy everything, we're your god, we're gonna tell you what to do, go off the wall. That's what I'm getting so far. I want you to find a way to contact an Abyssal Templar and give it a proper beating. Nothing throws the troops in disarray like taking out the chain of command. Bring back proof while you're at it. So we're gonna destroy an Abyssal Templar and bring him an Abyssal Crest as proof. Okay, I guess we'll figure out how to do that too. Have you done a playthrough of the Eastern Western Plaguelands? Scourge lore is the best. You know what? I haven't. And here's my reasoning. I really want to wait until we're getting close to Knack's release so that it can sort of like build up and like we kind of have a full story of what's going on out there just before the raid releases to get like a really good understanding of everything, and then try our best, hopefully, to be able to get into the raid to have more of an understanding of like what the bosses are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really want to be able to do that. And it looks like, do we just have one more quest here to pick up? What are these? Okay, this one looks like it might be a type of quest that we don't always like to see. It's just one of those random drops from just whatever. I'm pretty sure that might be what that is. Yep. Now, there's a quest over there. Luckily, we do have some quests that lead over there. So there's one over there. Let's see what else we got here. Is there any random ones over here? Nope, this looks like the random drop ones. Yep. Oh geez, is that an elite one? No, it's not elite, but I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be some quests out here that we actually might need help on. Okay. Ooh, is this a repeatable quest? I see one. Is this? No, this isn't the person. Who's this? Allegiance Windcaller Caldon. Let's see if we can target Windcaller. No, okay, there's multiple Windcallers. So let's do a slash target. Maybe Cal? No, that was someone's demon pet. Target Windcaller Caldon. Nope. Where? Maybe in here? Or maybe they don't come out just yet. It's not up there, is it? I'm sure we'll run into him eventually. All right, we have the Commander Mar Alith of the Cenarian Circle. Oh my gosh, look at that. Dude, this polearm definitely looks like it already belongs in the Burning Crusade. It reminds me of like the Nexus, or what was that one in-game area? It was like very Netherstorm. It gives me Netherstorm vibes. Okay, let's see what he has to say, like the commander of this whole area. So this quest is called Dearest Natalia. My dear Natalia has gone missing. Truth be told, she had been acting strangely for weeks leading up to her disappearance. I had caught her talking to herself when no one was around on more than one occasion. She was adamant that everything was okay and that she must be allowed to continue her research. She was last seen heading to the Bronzebeard's camp to the south. My soldiers are spread too thin, Parzival McFly. I need you to go to Bronzebeard's camp and question those dwarves. Okay. So we got a quest straight from the commander. I feel like that's the quest that we need to start with. Let's see. The Bronzebeard. Yeah, Bronzebeard encampment. Yeah, like that's the commander himself, man. I feel like that's where we need to start. And that'll allow us to get kind of a good view of this zone too, since we'll get to travel this road and see what's going on. So let's head south. Ooh, you know what? I am not forgetting the flight path. I remember when I first got to Ungoro, I completely forgot the flight path, and then we had to make our way all the way back. So we're getting that right now. Okay. Let's make sure we're going the right way here. So we just have a full pathway. Man, they've got the big guns coming out. This is definitely okay. Night elf type. Do they shoot these things? Are they like spinning objects that they shoot from this, like a ballista type thing? Or maybe they shoot multiple things. I see barrels here. That's sick. We have a ton of crystals. Dredge crusher. I don't think we need the crushers though. Yeah, so apparently these crystals is what's making all of the wildlife out here go a little crazy. And I wonder if the crystals just kind of started popping up out of nowhere because of the cultists coming out here and messing with elemental gods and unearthing maybe some weird things, maybe some weird energy from these crystals. Because who knows what those elemental like overlords are trying to do. And I wonder why it is that we're trying to open the gates of Encourage. I hope that we get to figure that out as time goes on over well, over the next couple of weeks, really, before the opening begins. I'd like to understand why it is that we are doing that. Is this a skitterer? Nope. Oh, what is this? A small thorium vein? I'm pretty sure we can mine that. Yes, we can. Thank goodness. I'm so glad that we went ahead and leveled up our mining. I'm sure we'll probably find some thorium just hidden away in these. All right. Okay, so this camp is not as big as I thought it would be. So we have Rutgar. Who do we talk to though? And what is that? Oh, another. You know what? I feel like thorium is one of. And there's a dragon. Brood of Nozdormu. So we have dragons of time. Dude, what is going on? Why are the dragons of like time out here too? Okay. Do we talk to both of these dudes? Frankel Stonebridge.
What can I do for you?
Look up to the heavens, Paladin. The dragon flights have not been seen in this area for 1,000 years. Okay, we're getting some answers to questions I just asked. Those Karaji are up to something. I just know it. So we're gonna say, hello, Frankel. I've heard that you might have some information as to the whereabouts of Mistress Natalia Maralith. Oh, brother, not this again. Have a seat, Sonny. I'm sure Rutgar has told you some of this story already, so I'll spare you the boring details and get right down to the nitty-gritty. That's what I like to hear. Right then. So the mistress had come back for a second go at the hives, but Bran... Wait. Is that Bran Bronzebeard? Oh, okay, so Bran Bronzebeard is out here. Okay. But Bran was having none of that nonsense. Before the melee began, she started talking to something or someone. Crazier still, she started chanting in a language none of us have ever heard. That's odd. You're telling me it's even stranger considering between Bran, Rutgar, me, and the monkey, we know 38 different languages, including a touch of Titan. Okay, I haven't heard anything about Titans yet in this game. Well, actually, no. I think we had a quest in Oldham that started explaining stuff, but we really didn't get to deep dive. So it's really cool to see a little bit more of this Titan stuff. So these different languages, including a touch of Titan, both Vanir and Asir. So anyway, whatever she was click-clacking about, it definitely wasn't with anyone present. She then nodded and went on the offensive, attacked us outright. So you couldn't handle a lone night elf priestess? Listen, Sonny, I'll have you know that whatever attacked us was no priestess of nothing. Her eyes were aglow with something evil, and she was genuinely frothing at the mouth. She came in, did some kind of crazy scream that sent us all running in separate directions, then started flaying our minds one by one. I'd be hearing shadowy words in my head, watching the others periodically black out here and there. It was madness. We would have done for... Wait, let me get this straight. We would have been done for if not for the damned monkey. So Glib apparently has saved the day here in this story currently. So I've been meaning to ask you about that monkey, by the way. What's there to ask? He's a monkey, you crazy fool. Anyhow, so yeah, the monkey went into a frenzy after seeing old Bran flop into the sand face first. Nothing the night elf could do was stopping Glib here from pounding on her noggin. So then what? I'll tell you then what. She went running straight for the hive, and you know what's crazier? Not a single damned bug got in her way or tried to stop her. She ran through them all as if she'd been best friends with them for centuries. What a story. So she went into Hive Regal, and that was the last that you saw of her? Yep. Thanks for the information, Frankel.
Watch your back.
All right. Let's see what Rutgar Glyph Shaper. What a last name. What's his last name? Stonebridge and Glyph Shaper. Let's see his side of the story. So Bronzebeard's gone missing again. That dwarf sure didn't get any of his brother's good senses. Well, hello, Rutgar. The commander has sent me here to gather some information about his missing wife. You best have a seat then. Hold on. Let's do a /sit. We're here for a story. This is going to be a long one. When we initially arrived in Silithus, Mistress Mar-Alith was the first of the Night Elves from Cenarian Hold to join the expedition. Our routine was nothing out of the ordinary. Form a party to venture into the various hives and search for lost artifacts. Sounds kind of dangerous. It sure is. Those hives were abuzz with various Silithid that were none too happy to see us. Everything was going fine until we came across a glyphed crystal in Hive Regal. She was drawn to it like a moth to a flame. She put her pretty little cheek up against the crystal and instantly entered a trance-like state. Naturally, this worried my crew. We picked her up and carried her out of there with a quickness. So Rutgar, what happened to her after that? We took her to the commander with hopes that the druids of the circle could fix her up. Sure enough, they were able to wake her up. We figured our business with the circle was done and we could get back to work. A few weeks passed and everything was going fine. Bran was still around back then, so we had a bit of order in our work structure. Then one day, out of the blue, she appeared back at our camp. Natalia? Are you daft? Who else would I be talking about? Yes, the girl, Mistress Mar-Alith. Anyhow, she was back and not in too good of a mood. That's when the demands started flowing. What demands, Rutgar? She demanded that we immediately head back to Hive Regal. Okay, there's something wrong with this lady. Bran would have none of that sass. He told her that there's no way we would go back into those hives without an army backing us up. It had gotten far too dangerous. The number of those stinking insects seemed to have tripled from when we first ventured into them. That's when Natalia lost it. Lost it? What do you mean, lost it? What do you mean, what do I mean? She went nuts, so the girl went straight crazy on us. No, now... Ordinarily, I don't hit girls, but after I recovered from the blackout, I was pretty damned angry. Bran, Rutgar, me, and the monkey went positively orc on her. It's a miracle we were able to fend her off. She seemed almost possessed. Rutgar, possessed by what? Who knows? Anyhow, that was the last I saw of her. Maybe Frankel can give you better information. Not to steer off topic here, as I'm sure the work you're doing for the commander is important, but we're on to something huge here. Huge. Our requests to Ironforge for an army have so far fallen on deaf ears. Apparently, we're stretched too thin in protecting the realm or some such nonsense. Once you take your report back to the commander, come back down here with some friends. We need your help. Rutgar, okay, I'll be back once I've straightened this mess out.
Watch your back.
What a story. And what's up with the monkey? Bran Bronzebeard's pet monkey. So where's Bran at though? And this, look at, what in the, dude, he is flexing today. Dude, good old Glib is flexing on us right now. All right. So let's travel back up. Wait, there's a wanted quest down here. I'm kind of freaked. I hope it's not, it doesn't say it's elite though. I think we might take it on since we're already down here. It's Death Clasp. Okay, this already it doesn't look like it's spelling out good. There's like dead adventurers here who have obviously also taken on this treacherous adventure. Oh my gosh, and it just keeps getting worse. Look at all these bones. Oh my. Oh, he is elite. He is elite. And he's got an army with him. What in the world, dude? All right, all right. Let's back up. All right, let's hit up. Let's hit up. Let's see if anybody needs this quest. I really hope they do. If they... Okay, how far does he... All right, you know what? We're just gonna go back down here. We're gonna go hang out with Glib for a second, even though he's still out here flexing on us. All right. We are in Silithus, right? Let's go to the elite quests. All right, let's see if anybody in Silithus needs this quest. Anyone down? Here now. I really hope that there's someone here, because I don't know if we're going to be able to take that on by ourselves, because I'm pretty sure it's a 59 elite. If any of you guys are on Dream Scythe, jump on in. Let's take this on. A 59 elite. I think we might have to roll out. We need some help. Or should we just give it a shot? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Worst comes to worst, we have a bubble and we can just jump off. All right, for Frodo. Or for Azeroth, something like that. Show numbers on health to have a better idea. Okay, I need to figure out how to do that. Let's see. Options. Interface. Is it nameplates? Show numbers on health. Enemy units. I don't know. Text. Lower on there. Okay. Let's see. Raid frames. Okay, I know this is eluding me. Show dynamic buffs, aggro percentage, free bag space. That's kind of useful. Status text. Bro, why do I not see this on here? Show aggro percentage. That's raid oriented though. I think it's status text. Okay. Status text. Let's do numeric value. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see if that helped us out any. All right, back into the fray. All right, may the light be with us. Let's see if that worked. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Pretty sure it's maybe, what about combat? No. Raid. Show damage reduction. No. We're gonna find this. It showed yours, but not enemy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. That's goofy. Hey, well, at least, hey, that's still kind of useful, you know. We're getting there, slowly but surely. NPC names, overlapping nameplates, display, show chat bubbles. Rotate, display aggro warning. You know what? Display health text. That sounds... I feel like... What type of health text to show in raid frames? Dang it. I know that we're so close. I can feel it in my bones. Mainly because there's not that many things left to click on. All right, consolidating, hide zone. We've went through that. Raid profile, display power bars. Oh no. You know what? I think we're just gonna have to do it. And just be okay not knowing. Just be okay. I think the game plan is just go after him. Don't even worry about the small ones. All right. I guess we'll use Blessing of Wisdom. Do we have any sharpening stones? Oh my goodness, we do. We're gonna make one sharpening stone. Apparently it isn't available in vanilla without add-ons. Ah, okay. Yeah, I feel like there's so many different add-ons that do different things for Classic. Right now, I just have like Atlas Loot and a few others, Pally Power. Pally Power has been probably the most useful add-on that I've seen so far, aside from Questy. Questy is actually a very beautiful thing. It helps you get those random quests like just in the world that you would have probably never come across if you didn't explore every single inch of the entirety of every zone. Where's that stone at? Okay, let's get a sharpening stone. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. We need some extra forces here. Quest log. Looking for more. Please, Light of Azeroth. Here now. Let's rock. Let's just put in a let's rock, guys. Please. We'll give it one more shot. Oh yes, we've got somebody. Yes. Oh, a mage too. Heck yeah. The beauty of waiting on some friends. I'd help, but I'm at work right now. Yo, thank you. Light be with you for sure. Well, dude, I hope work is going great. I mean, at least you get to chill and hang out with some WoW. But still. Yeah, I hope work is a freaking blast, dude. All right, I hope he's like relatively... Okay, so he's almost here. Cold and Dead. That sounds like a very undead mage, like Frost Mage. That would be kind of a cool name for an undead Frost Mage for sure. But I have a good feeling that it's a gnome. It's always a gnome on the Alliance. Yep, it's a gnome mage. Oh my gosh. Like, what? I wonder what it is about gnomes in mages for Classic WoW. Like, do they have something specific as like a racial that make being a gnome mage like more beneficial than any other race? But then again, I don't even know the different races. Racials are good for casters. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I didn't even look at gnomes because, well, you know, paladins, it's, you know, it's not gonna work. He's jumping in with the robot chicken, ready to rock. Let's give him that. Let's do the do, man. Here we go, guys. I think... Oh, more intellect? Okay. Let's rock. Time to put the beat down. Oh, I see. He wanted to sheep it. I didn't even know that... I didn't know, like, mages could sheep non-humanoids. Yeah, I just want to say that there's no way I could have done this on my own. Alright, let's cleanse this. It might not even worth... So he stuns too? Yeah. Let's get a heal off and boom. Yeah, dude. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah. There's no way. That guy came in so clutch, man. Yeah, easy. Easy. All right, let's try to jump down here without, you know, taking the world's damage on. See if we can get that without pulling that dude. Of course, I'm gonna get stuck on it though. Here we go. There we go. And what's up, dude? I haven't really taken on enemies that are my level in a long time, so let's see how easy it is to actually kill these. It doesn't look like it's too horrible. Yeah, not too bad. All right, so we got that done. Was there anything else we needed over here? Nope. So let's head back and let Commander... What's his last name? Commander Marlith. Let's let him know that his what is it, his wife? I'm pretty sure it's his wife. Has gone completely... Well, she's gone crazy, okay? And she's ran into a hive. And we're gonna need some help. Now let's see what he actually has to say about that. As a commander of the Cenarian Hold, I'm sure he'll be a little, maybe not freaked out, but I don't think he's gonna be too happy about it. And I want to see where Bran Bronzebeard is. I don't know too much about Bran other than I heard he's been in a lot of different expansions. And I heard that he was also a very big part of the new Delve system in retail. So his name just sounds familiar to me. I want to take on one of these real quick just to see. I want to see what kind of things that they do. Dude, these are actually huge spiders. Do they also poison? I actually, to be honest with you, I feel like I killed that current level enemy a lot faster than this one. And the scorpion had armor on too. All right. Up to the commander. Ooh, can we... I wonder if we can get to the top of that bell tower. That looks cool. You know I gotta check. Let's get up there. Yes, I think we can. So there's the flight master. Wait a second. Is our turn-in actually up here at the top? Let's do this. They love the spiral staircases. Yo, Captain of the Guard, Vish Causus? Dude, what is up? Like dual, like cruel barb type weapons, and he's got... Yo, this guy is chill. I love the eye wraps too. Oh my gosh. Bro, so you're hunting Death Clasp? Color me impressed. I lost 2 of my men to her this week alone. Let's hope your luck is better than theirs. Well, you know what? Actually, I think it is. I'll need the creature's pincer as proof. Well, I got it. Excellent. With Death Clasp gone, we're free to use the southern mountain range as a strategic path to circumvent the Silithid hives. Your work is greatly appreciated. Thank you. So we're gonna pick this one. It gives 4 gold. So we're basically making like 10.5 gold from just this quest alone. That's crazy. Crazy cool. And you know what? We're gonna have a little fun with this one. And boom. Just like that. Make it a little bit easier. There we go. All right, Commander, I have some grave news, by the way. Hey, thanks, man. You have a great day at work, and we'll see you, man. I appreciate it. All right, dearest Natalia. Commander Maralith lowers his head in contemplation. Yeah, for sure. Every Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, man. We'll be here. We'll see you, dude. Whether she is alive or dead, I must do what is right. She must be found. Alas, I am bound by duty to this outpost. Will you help me once more, Parzival McFly?
May the stars guide.
Into the Maw of Madness. I need you to venture into Hive Regal and find what became of my dearest Natalia. This will be no easy task. Okay, so when he says it's not going to be an easy task for us to do alone, I assume this is probably going to be another group quest, which I am totally down for. And what I'm noticing is that these in-game areas are really meant for group play, which is super cool. I love zones that want you to group up. I think it makes the world so much more alive. Okay, I recommend that you bring some friends along. Before you dive headlong into the Maw of Madness, make sure that you go back and speak with those dwarves. They might be able to give you some tips on dealing with the Silithid that inhabit that hive. Oh, and Parzival McFly, if she truly is as mad as they say, do what you must. Commander Maralith turns away from you. So we're gonna go find Natalia. We're gonna go visit the dwarves at the camp. And we remember his words. If she is that far gone, we're gonna have to do what we gotta do. And it just is what it is.
Farewell.
So let's see. Into the Maw of Madness. Let's see if anybody is down for this. Looking for more into the Maw of Madness. I really want to go find Natalia. Let's see if anybody is ready to venture into the Maw. Oh, and there's even more quests down here too. Let's see where the Maw of Madness even is. Or is it... Let's see. Do not forget to visit the dwarves at Bronzebeard Camp before venturing into the Hive. They might have some additional work and advice for you. So, okay, it might actually be we have to talk to the dwarves and do their quest before getting the ultimate quest. Let's see. Because I'm not seeing the quest into the Maw around here anywhere. Encrypted texts. No. I feel like if we were to get this... Okay, we need to turn... I want to turn off that, though, to where we don't see their action bars. Status text. None. Show chat bubbles. How do we turn off their display? Enemy units. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care to see all their stuff. So yeah, it looks like we need to go talk to the dwarves again and maybe help with some stuff they might have going on. And then maybe after we help them, they end up helping us. Hopefully. Let's see. And we have a quest from both Rutgar and Frankel. Glyph chasing sounds neat. I wonder when glyphs were introduced. Ooh, there's another thorium vein. Let's do it. Yep, right as we were about to get it too. That's all right. Dude, this spider kind of freaks me out, I'm not gonna lie. His legs are just like so gangly. And like the other spider, not a big deal, but this one, it just seems a little too real, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole bot, like the back of it too. Like, bro, that's a... Yeah, man. I'm not an arachnid type dude. That's for sure. I don't know what it is though. Like the woolly ones, they don't do it for me, but like these little guys, for some reason, they're just, they give me the crawls, bro. All right. There's that dragon again. All right, let's talk to Frankel first. This dude's he's a little goofy, I think.
What's on your mind?
All right, breaking the code. I think I can formulate an elixir that will allow us to more readily decipher the glyphs and language of the Silithid and Karaji. What do I need? Glad you asked. I need brains. More specifically, a brain from each Silithid type that inhibit the hives. Bring me brains and Rutgar's work might not be for naught. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be killing some bugs and getting some bug brains. Yep, it's all over here too. All right, Rutgar, what you got for us, man?
Good.
Glyph chasing. After our initial foray into the hives and Mistress Maralith's subsequent madness, the 3 hives have been spewing out bugs. The increased activity might be tied into the glyphs covering those strange crystals. We must get a rubbing from crystals in all 3 hives. If we can get those rubbings, we might be able to make sense of this madness. Take this transcription set and some buddies and hit the hives. Don't come back until you've gotten copies from each hive. All right, so we need some buddies. Oh, they're both elite quests too. Looking for more and glyph chasing. Let's see if anybody's up for it. And if we have any people online and stream that are able to join in on Dream Scythe, would love to have you. Let's do some of these crazy weird quests, man, and see what's going on with the world of Silithus out here. But I'm gonna venture over here, and if it seems like really out of our league right now, because even though we're 60, we're not invincible. You know, that's the cool thing about WoW is that, oh dude, these are level 60 elites too. Dang guys, we really need some help out here. Are they all elite? Oh, this dude, an ambusher too. You know what? Let's just see what kind of damage we can do. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much damage to these guys. He just hit us for 1,000. Each hit for about 300. I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump to a different quest that's not elite, because these are straight up max level elite bugs. How long is he gonna? We might have to, oh shoot, lay on hands. Let's see how far we can get though. Hopefully he doesn't follow us till we die. And I have some health potions too. Yeah, here's a max health potion. How far is this dude gonna follow us? Oh my goodness. There's no way. That dude followed us this far. Okay. So we're gonna have to not do that. I'm still gonna check though. I'm gonna check one more time. I know we have a lot of other quests to do out here though. Let's see. Looking for more And we'll try one more time, but I have a feeling we're gonna have to go down the path of least resistance this time and start with all of these, like start into the maybe the Twilight stuff and maybe get a better view of like the cult. But the story of Natalia seems really interesting. And what is over here? Is that the gates of AQ? You know what? Let's go have a look real quick. Oh my gosh. Is this on Courage? Bro. This is so neat. Look at this. The Scarab Wall. Yo. This is crazy. Check this out. And it's, oh my gosh. It almost looks like the Cenarian Hold has this like rooted shut. I don't know if that's what they're doing or they're trying to use roots to actually open the gate. I'm not sure what's really happening. And what do we have over here? The Scarab Dice? Man, this is crazy. All right. Well, we saw the gates here, the Scarab Wall. I'm sure that we're really going to be able to see more of this. What is this? There's like a stone on the ground. Looks like it's part of these red crystals. Okay. Well, let's check out the Twilight Geolords and the encrypted texts. Okay, so these Twilight people are just off in some like, wait, is that a Paladin?
They can't join our group.
Let's see if they need have space. Let's see if they have any space. If they don't, it's cool. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, we've got a Stonecaller here. Let's see what these guys are about. So they shoot fireballs. Let's see if anybody in chat needs this. Looking for more. Let's see here. The Twilight Geolords. Yeah, let's just see if anybody's down. Let's throw a healing potion on though. You never know who needs a quest though out here. And especially as at max level out here, I feel like, whoa, what just, how dare you commune with a Duke of the Council? What? What was that about? Let's see if this person needs. Nice. They're down. I'm not sure what they need, but I'm just here to kill. Here to kill a little something. Here, let's throw you a heal real quick, man. Greater Windstone. I don't want to hit that again because I feel like I'm gonna get attacked with all kinds of crazy magic again. Let's see what he's kind of needing. Hey man, do you need any Twilight quests?
I can't cast them.
The texts. Wait, are the texts tradable? Oh, okay, cool. Wait, oh, we get rep for killing these dudes. That's chill. So I need texts and then to kill Geolords. What is that? A Twilight Keeper Exeter or Exeter? That dude looks crazy. What is that? A Twilight Master?
It's too far away.
Let's see. Okay, no wonder these Twilight texts are going for like 2 gold.
I'm out of range.
What is? Do we need this? That'll drop
I need
one.
to get closer. That's
Yeah, that'll drop one. Let's bring it on back though. Oh, we need you know what? We're gonna throw on wisdom. And then Abyssal Crest, summon a Templar using a full Twilight set. Huh. So we need to collect free for all loot. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is a Geolord. We need that. 100%. Let's look. Any Twilight texts I can buy off you.
I need to get closer.
Need 10 request. Earthen.
They can't join our
Oh man. If only we could have like invited them. Oh, I see. So everyone's out here, I guess, trying to get Cenarian rep.
still recharging.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ready yet.
So we're gonna, unfortunately, we're gonna probably head out of the party.
I can't cast them.
It looks like everybody kind of needs these.
That's still recharging.
Yeah. I think everyone's on the same playing field out here. They all want to get ready for the upcoming release in a few weeks. That makes a lot of sense. So we'll just stay here and keep farming and do what we got to do.
I'm out of range. I can't cast them yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Stone callers, we 100% need the Geolords the most.
That's still recharging.
I also need to remember we can use repentance to kind of do like a quasi silence on an enemy. Let's keep our eyes open here. Let's see if this works. Well, it's almost dead. It should be fine.
I can't cast them.
Okay, there's a Geolord being attacked.
It's too far away. It's too far away.
There we go. I'll probably try it out right now because he's a Twilight Master. Let's see if it works.
That spell.
Chain lightning. Yep, there we go. Let it run its course and then boom. Yeah, I didn't think chain lightning would hit too hard just because I feel like chain lightning does more damage when there's obviously more enemies around to like chain, right? Yeah, look at all these people. You know what? This is the first time that I've seen this many people in one spot trying to farm something. I have yet to see this. And it's kind of cool. Like, I know that we're all sort of at odds trying to like get these. And on one hand, it's kind of not cool, but it just is what it is.
I need to get closer.
And we're all, yeah, see? We're all just waiting for one of them to spawn. I guess this is the nature of like content that is on the brink of coming out, and everyone is sort of like really trying to ramp up, you know, the grind. I've never been a part of something like this, and I'm sure it's going to be even cooler, or AKA crazier, when the gates actually, or like the war effort starts to open the gates. I'm not sure how that all plays out. I don't know if it's like alliance versus horde kind of thing, like whoever collects the most resources. And then there's like a alliance or a horde big congratulations of like whoever did it first sort of thing. All right, we just got to keep an eye out. Yep. It's another master though. Do we have Geolord somewhere else? It looks like there's Twilights up there too. So we have 2 spots to go to, but we might as well just hunker down and do our thing, you know? Rune cloth. Oh, the Duke of Fathoms. What? There's all kinds of random things happening out here. Like a water type beast hanging out here too. I don't really know what to think about this area. Oh, I see something. Oh, it's a Geolord. That's exactly what we needed. Praise the light.
That's I can't cast that. That spell.
I think I'm still, even at level 60, I think I'm still partial to Retribution Aura.
I can't cast that.
Yeah, look at all of us. Ooh, another Geolord.
I'm out of range.
Oh, I did it just in time too. He didn't cast. But he still has a ton of health. Nope, I'm not attacking that one. They've already tagged it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm gonna scooch on up, man. All right, 5 out of 10 on that one. We're getting there slowly but surely. And I feel like maybe some people have kind of backed off from this area. There's still a few that are still hanging out. because they know that it's being contested pretty hard. There's another Geolord.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I feel like he casted something, but it didn't actually hit. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Big damage. Oh, there's a dude. A Twilight Avenger.
It's too far away.
Yeah, we were both after it, that undead road.
That's still recharging.
That, talk about competition. Like, we're out here, you know, taking on the horde out here just for mobs. We gotta do what we gotta do, though. And another Geolord. We're being blessed out here, man. Dude, that's so cool. I'm actually glad that I went ahead and got Repentance. It's paying off. I think it's a really cool ability. Maybe not for, like, if you're to ever maybe like raid as a Retribution Paladin, maybe it's, you know, not the most useful. I'm sure that there can still be uses for it, though. Here, let's get a quick heal off. Just kind of boom. And you know what? Since we're having to roll around and get enemies anyway, we're just gonna mana up and do our thing. Because we're gonna have to sit around and wait regardless. But I feel like the respawn rate is not too horrible. See, right there? Oh, another Geolord too. Dude, you have to get after it. That's exactly what we needed. I'm glad that we stayed here and chilled. See a mithril deposit over there too. Is that another Geolord? You know what it is. We might have to just go over here and tag it real quick. Cool. I'll use a smaller health potion. There we go. Maybe I should put those on my bar. Yeah, we'll just put it there for a second. Or at least for right now. Where are you going, big dog? There you go. Oh no, we need to heal, don't we? Okay. I think we're good. Okay, we don't need him at all. He doesn't really do anything for us. Okay, we got our text. We got a mithril deposit. You know what? It's probably better that we... Yeah, get back over here. Let's heal up, mana up, and keep our eyes wide open. And there's a Geolord sitting right over there, man. Dude, this rogue is about to get... Dude, is he about to die? Yeah, he was about to die. Oh, we're actually done with the Geolords. That's awesome. And there's an Avenger. Let's go ahead and just pull this over there. So there's some ability, I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing like lightning shoot out from my weapon. Like, I'm not complaining because it looks really cool seeing this huge shock come out of my weapon. But I don't know what it is. I hope I'm not crazy and that you all have seen it too. Oh, we've got... So we need a mantle, cowl, and a robe. And it looks like we can pick those off the auction house too. Dude, everybody's gone. There's like nobody else out here. Let's see if any of our guild members are, well, they're all in like burning steps and stuff. Looks like they're already doing some things. It's almost snack time though. Just got a little bit of a banana today. I was kind of hoping the Twilight Masters would drop the encrypted text, because I feel like if they are the masters of this cult, they're probably always going to have some sort of weird culty text on them. Yeah, another master. Let's interrupt him though. So he casts frost bolts. And hopefully we can pull this one. So he throws boulders. Let's heal again. Oh, did he heal? Oh no! What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna have to get out of here real quick. I did not realize we were being completely overran. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Let's get a heal off. Woo! Yeah, we were getting swamped. That was not a good look. No, sir. All right, I think we have some decent mana right now. Back at it. So we're killing Twilight cultists for their weird encrypted Twilight text. We have taken out the Geolords. Yeah, secret, what was that? Twilight Geolords, that was literally the quest. Go out to their camps and seek out the Twilight Geolords. They are the heads of these serpents. So the Geolords are the heads of this organization, it seems to be. It's not the masters, apparently. Okay. Did you all see that? How was this guy just casually like walking up this? Like he didn't even jump or anything. He just casually walked up it. Dude. I wonder, you know what? We're gonna try this out. Since Geolords are considered the masters, let's see if they drop a text more often. We're gonna find out. Let's make sure this camera is kind of set up a little bit better. See how we looking? Yeah, that's a little bit better.
That's still recharging.
Avenger. Stonecallers. I'm really not wanting to pull that one to the left. Man, these dudes actually do some damage, don't they?
Isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Sweet. So they dropped one. A heal. And it was a critical heal. If only we had that that holy paladin one. I think it's illumination, where we I think we get 100% of the mana back. That would have been fantastic. I kind of want to get up to full mana before we jump back in. And let's, there we go. Just give us a break from being hit by fireballs, man. Oh no, there's one about to spawn in. Okay, so far, this has been 2 for 2. The stone callers seem to be holding on to the goods, man. So far.
That spell isn't ready.
Oh no, is he running away or am I stunned? Oh, yeah. Petrified. I don't have any way to wait. I can stun him here in a second. I'll do it right now. Yeah, because he's gonna try to run away. Okay, so that one didn't drop one. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's any of these Twilight dudes that completely drop one every time. Okay, so we have a mantle. Yeah, we have a cowl, a robe, and now we need a mantle. I didn't even know that we had a robe. But that would be really sweet if we could go ahead and finish that out here. You know, there was part of me. Yeah. See, that was perfect. And oh, we still pulled in though. Boo! I was hoping we could get away with it. Hey, but at least with all his swinging, dude, he's hitting that retribution aura pretty fast. And that's 60 damage every time, or like 30 damage. So he's just getting, yeah, he's getting slapped with it. We still need one more text. Oh, it looks like we have an influx of players out here now. All right, here's the game plan. It's gonna drop a Twilight text. I got my fingers crossed. And it's gonna drop a mantle for us. And then we'll be able to summon one of these elemental gods or nobles.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Game plan. Let's see if it worked. Well, it dropped the text, which we definitely need. But then it makes me wonder, are we gonna have any more quests that require us to kill these kind of dudes? Twilight Tablet fragments, Abyssal Crest. Where are we at right now? We're down here. So summon a Templar using a full Twilight set. I feel like we might, because we have to go get these Twilight Tablet fragments. I feel like we're gonna have to, and there's a quest up here. I feel like we will end up running into Twilight cultists up there regardless, and it'll be more than enough to maybe get our full set. Because they seem to drop relatively often. If they didn't, they wouldn't be as inexpensive on the auction house. Because these only auction for like 50 like nearly 50 silver a piece. Whereas the texts, apparently you turn those in for reputation. Hive Zora Brain. Ooh, wonder if we can stop by, and hopefully these aren't elite as well. It might all be elite. Yeah, it's all elite, isn't it? Hive Zora. Well, no, these aren't. Yeah, but they hang out in packs of 3. That's where they get you. Okay, we're just gonna have to roll out. For right now, at least. So, what we've learned so far is that Silithid is no, or Silithus rather, is no joke. It is an in-game questing zone. 100%. Which is super cool, but as a solo player, it might be a little rough. As a paladin. Paladins already kind of kill slow in general. So it's pretty rough on us. But we'll go ahead and turn these in. And then from there, we'll probably head up and see if we can grab those fragments. Ooh, what's this? Oh, these are also elite. Yeah, but they're green to us, so maybe we can get away with. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to it. We can do more damage to it, but I wonder if we can bring it up here to actually be attacked by the Cenarian Hold. I wonder if they'll help us out. I really hope that they do. Oh, they're not gonna help? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I guess we're gonna be able to kill it, but that's kind of wild, man. You would think that they would be able to help out. Let's hope it drops it too. If it's a brain, then it's a brain from like this specific. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those quests. So we need a brain from, yeah, from every single hive. Yep. That's fine. Let's turn these quests in though. I think it's just, yes, 2 quests to the brothers here, Boar and Hume. Let's see what Boar's got going on. So secret communication. This is where we got our encrypted Twilight texts.
Farewell.
So excellent. I'll stash these away. Maybe they'll be useful later. Maybe. So we got nearly 6 gold for that. And then we got 110 reputation from that quest turn in. And then here is, okay, so a repeatable quest, keep bringing me texts, will soon force the Twilight's hammer out of the Silithus. So it's a repeatable quest that you can keep bringing 10 of the Twilight texts to him. Very cool. So having killed the Geolords, which is considered, you know, the head of the serpent of the Twilight's hammer, this is what Hume has to say. That was a task well performed, Parzival McFly. Your slaying of the Twilight Geolords must have dealt a grievous blow to the cult. Let us hope their plans are slowed. Viral, the Vile. We have discovered another base of operations for the Twilight's hammer. It is called Twilight's Run. It is a cave tucked in the northeast corner of Silithus. The local leader of the cult, the Vile, haunts that cave. It is he who you must next defeat. When you have done this, bring me his signet ring. Fortune to you, Parzival McFly. The horrors of Twilight's Run are formidable indeed. All right. It also sounds like another elite quest. No, it's not. It's not. But he said northeast. So that's Viral the Vile is up northeast. And so we'll make our way, you know what? We'll slay our way to the northeast. Yep, another hive of elites out there. Oh, it's one of those bad boys. Dude, these guys be hanging out ready to attack. Is he gone? I think he's gone. No. Okay. He's not gone. So we're gonna battle our way to the northeast though, and take out some of these. Y'all know we've got to kill a lot of these bad boys, but they're green to us, so it shouldn't take much time. Yo, look at all of these elite quests, guys. We have 4 elite quests. Yeah, ooh, this one. We need stingers and fangs. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where I hope and I pray to the light that these items drop. Because y'all already know that's still one of my biggest complaints when it comes to at least WoW for its like earlier versions like this, where oh thank goodness, you know, that's always a good start. But just where you have,
It's too far away.
and we probably talked about it nearly every stream, just with things that should drop very easily. Like this spider, like you can see, look at those fangs. He's literally attacking me with these giant fangs. One should drop, right? Nope. One didn't drop, but you can see it. You can see the enemy have fangs on him, but it doesn't drop a fang. That's one of my biggest complaints is quests like this. I feel like it's not a good player experience. Like Scorpion Stinger, you see a giant stinger on him. We should, as players, now be able to cut the stinger off of him. So he drops stingers, which is cool. But you never know if it's going to be 100% or not. Maybe with the scorpions, Excuse me, maybe with the scorpids, it could be 100%. At least with these dudes, we just gotta kill them, it looks like. How much gold are we sitting at? 323 gold. Let's put some spirit on us just to, I don't know, get rid of some bag space or loosen up some bag space for us. That doesn't really sell for anything, so we can get rid of that.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Man, this place is beautiful though. Well, beautiful in like a kind of like an ominous, terrifying kind of way.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I thought there was going to be another one spawning right there. All right, while we're killing this, let's see what other quests do we have over here. The Scorpid. Okay, so what I'm noticing is that up here in the north, you're a little bit safer, and you've got a ton of just things to kill. I wonder if that's also part of the war effort, is collecting like scorpid tails. Things from spiders. Because what would you actually need for the war effort, right? I wonder what you would actually need to help with the opening of the gates of AQ. But then again, it might be items that really have nothing to do with what we would consider valuables to like open a gate. You never know. It could be items that are used in rituals for the druids to open the gate. Could be a totally different thing. Yo, what is that? That auction's for like a gold.
It's too far away.
We don't need dust stormers. Do we have... Let's see if we have an intellect scroll. No, I don't think so. All right, we are slowly battling our way to the northeast, and we're gonna make our way to the cave. Viral signet ring. And we should be running into more Twilight peoples over there. Here's some more dredges.
I need to get closer.
Grand Marshal Slick Kitty. That's hilarious. Grand Marshal's no joke, man. That guys, if you have done Grand Marshal or you are on that journey right now, good luck. And also to those who have made it, huge respect. Oh, check out all these bugs. Dude, this is weird. It gives me the creepies, man. Look at all these. That's wild. All right, where's this cave at? And there's all these crystals. I sense some like thorium or something around here. I sense it. My pally senses are going off. But they must not be working today. Dude, I thought this one over here was stealthing for a second, but it must have been like a newly spawned one.
I can't cast it.
So the stingers are dropping way more, man. Yeah, you gotta, hey man, I'm gonna drink some water too. You know what? That might have to be the game plan. Like every time that I have to take a drink in WoW, I have to take a drink of water in real life too. That's a cool game to play. That's one way to stay hydrated without even thinking about it too much. Just like every time your character has to stop and drink water, dude, have you a big glass nearby and take a swig. Yo, the spider fang. Hey, we've got Twilight over here. Wait. It looks like our questie is... Let's see here. Let's check this out. My journey... Questie options. We might have to reset it real quick. Tracker. Advanced. Reset questie. I think it should be going through its little thing here. Updating quests, updating items. It says it's... Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to kind of like populate again. I was wondering what was going on. All right, we need to kill the viral dude. Says he's in here in the cave. Yep, this is definitely a cave of crazies. Let's see where he's at. Is that's an undead rogue. Twilight Overlord. Dude, they're down here camping this thing, aren't they? Yeah, they are camping this. I guess we'll just have to just keep fighting our way through this. Fire damage. Oh, these people like... Let's get a healing potion off. Okay, let's take a breather for a second. These guys, they have no chill with that fire. Absolutely no chill. Let's get another heal off. It might be a little bit of a difficult run. Trying to... Ooh, we got the mantle. That's something that we were kind of looking for. Let's cleanse that off of us. Hey, we're taking a sip in the game. Gotta take a little bit of a sip. But now we need to find out where viral the vial is. I think we're about good on mana though. Twilight Overlord. There he is. Cool. Now we just need to get over there. What's the best way we can do this without pulling all kinds of craziness? We'll try one at a time. 'Cause he's level 61. Let's see how we can do this. Okay, he resisted. Oh my goodness. He does a lot of damage. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. All right. This place is no joke. No joke, for sure. Let's hit up. Where's that quest at? Need help with, looking for more. Yeah, definitely need help with that one. But I think we have our full... Yeah, we have our full thing. We need to sell, that's for sure. I was hoping that we could pull... We could pull him without... I wonder if that puts...
It's too far away.
Let's see if that doesn't put us in combat with that one. Oh no, it does. It does. Okay. I'm trying to see how we can get away with this.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still charging. That's still charging. I can't cast it.
Okay, we got a health potion. All right, we did it. We did it. That was rough, man. Horde of the Rings? That's crazy. That's a cool horde name. I really like that.
Isn't ready yet.
Where's Seal of Justice? There we go. So they can't run away. Yeah, they attempt to run.
Inventory is full.
I kind of want to make sure that we have some Twilight texts. All right, let's get out of here. We don't need to be here anymore. We do need to head over here to the Twilight tablets though. I'm glad that we went ahead and did our best to kind of push through that one though. Man, these Flame Reavers. Shoo!
I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready yet.
At least we did a little bit of damage here.
That's still charging.
Hammer. Boom. Just like that. Yeah, let's cleanse that. And let's hope this leads right out where we need to go. I'm sure it does. And hopefully there's enough people that have been spawning over here to kind of clear things out for us. Okay, we can't mount there. What about here? Yep. All right, let's roll out of here. Yeah, let's get the boot on that one. Maybe hit up some more scorpids real quick. So guys, I'm gonna really try my best to hopefully get into some Blackwing Lair soon. I really want us to finish our judgment set. We ran Zul'Gurub last night, and I ended up getting some pretty good healing boots, these Peacekeeper boots. But I would really like to learn to do Blackwing Lair. I think it looks really cool, and plus I want some experience in there, you know. It'd be really fun to run. We might try to pug it. Let's see. You know what? I wonder if there's anyone like actually. You know what? Let's just, like, for the sake of it, let's see if anybody. No, nobody's running it. It's probably one of those raids where it might be kind of difficult to pug.
Inventory is full.
I'm sure it can be done regardless, you know, but might just be a little bit harder than maybe Zul'Gurub or Molten Core or something like that. Might be like more expected of you or something. Because I got into a raid for BWL, and when we started the first boss, I guess, and it's okay to be inexperienced, you know, it's not a big deal. But I think because, like, well, one, I don't know much about BWL myself. But with the first boss, it kind of all went and fell apart, and you know, we all died, everyone wiped, and as soon as we wiped, like half the raid left. Like no one was willing to, you know, kind of shake things off and get back to it and try it again. And I thought that was a little bizarre. It's like, man, we have like 40 people that have gone through this process of coming out here and trying this out, and right off the bat, we just completely just leave immediately. You know, as we're getting the dust off and like trying this out. I couldn't. It didn't sit well, man. I was like, we can't give up, bro. Not this easy. We just got here. Like, we just got here. We got 40 people together. Can you imagine that? You have a small 40 people is like a small corporation. You know, a business. Like a little bit larger, I would say, than a small business. A small business usually doesn't even have that many people. But yeah, man, it's weird. We get all these people together, and then one little thing doesn't go right, and then boom, the whole thing falls apart. Everyone wants to call it quits. It's like, oh no, man, can't do that. You can't live a life of giving up. You can't set that as your standard. I understand if it's been like, you know, a couple of times and it's very clear that things aren't really gonna kind of work out very well, you know. Or maybe like if it's like a brand new raid, right? Like if this wasn't content that was like so old, but then again, like even for me, right, it is kind of brand new content. Maybe for a lot of people it's brand new content. So yeah, even though it's old, considered old content, for someone that doesn't know how to do it, dude, it's still a difficult game for people that don't know how to do it. 100%. See, this is what I like about taking on like beasts and stuff, is that they don't run away, man. Maybe because they're animals. They're like, it's my life or yours. I'm not gonna run away. I'm going. It's you know, to the death. Let's see if we can get a crit. And boom. Oh, that doesn't really sell very well. Yeah, we're slowly making our way. Should we just like fight our way over to the Twilight tablets? Let me see if there's... We could definitely afford to kind of sell some things though. Yeah, let's cleanse ourselves, and then let's head to Cenarian Hold and get ourselves, you know what, just for good measure, let's take on this bad dude. I think that's the first time that I've ever actually seen a critical strike that high, like near 1,000. I don't think I've ever seen a crit that high for me. Which I would love for us to get a really cool new sword. Oh, nice. Okay, we got another fang. You know what? I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna give it like one more shot.
It's too far away.
And then we'll maybe head to Cenarian Hold. I'm just gonna have to make myself, because I start seeing all these different things that we need around here. I'm like, oh gosh, maybe we should do this one and this one. Well, I'm probably end up gonna make myself. Trying not to pull all these things. There we go. Sweet, we got one. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it be for right now. We're gonna head to Cenarian Hold. We're gonna turn in this quest. I think it's just one quest. Yep, Viral the Vile. This dude has been hanging out, waiting for us to die. Like, he's... What a dude. I don't know if we can take him out though. And I think he follows, those dudes follow to the end of the earth kind of thing. And unfortunately, Cenarian Hold infantry, well, they don't really like to help out. I guess it kind of makes sense though, because they don't want you to like abuse the system, which makes sense. All right. So Viral the Vile. You've done it. Viral is killed. This can only mean doom for the Twilight Hammer's operations in Silithus. There may be more of them scurrying about, but the blow you dealt to the cult today is one from which they will not easily recover. Heck yeah. We did that. All right, what can we get rid of that's... You know what? We need to just find a vendor real quick. Right here, literally, a vendor. We'll sell that. We'll sell Shadow Silk, that for sure. Sandworm meat. I don't know why that sells for so much on the auction house. I'm super curious. We want to keep all of that. We can get rid of the spider silk. We'll keep that. We can get rid of the glowing blood. We can get rid of that. I really need to clean my bag of these, the primals, the bijous, and stuff from Zul'Gurub. I really need to clean my bag from those. Rizashi coins. Yeah. I don't need the evergreen pouch anymore. I don't need mild spices for right now. I can always buy more if I need to. What else can I kind of get rid of? This. I don't really need that. I always want to keep the Drakefire amulet. That is to get us inside a Nyxia raid. Pristine black diamond. I feel like we need that for something, but it's not a huge deal right now. I'll sell the aquamarine. We definitely have a lot more space than we did. That should cover us for right now. So let's get our reward for killing Viral. We'll get this one because we can sell it for like 2 gold. Heck yeah. And we'll sell that. Where's that at? Nice. Okay, we have a little bit more bag space. 337 gold now. Hey, we're getting there. Okay. Now let's head to get the Twilight tablets. But on our way, we'll take out here, let's put the 15-minute one on. On our way, we'll take out the spiders and stuff. This is probably going to be one of our more like to-do type quests out here, is like all these sand skitterers and scorpids and what am I doing? There we go. And the strikers. That's one of our, I want to call it like time waster kind of quest. Like, go out there, kill this, because we need to thin the herd of disastrously crazy things in the world.
I'm out of range.
Which is cool, but it's not as like intense as like Captain, what's his name, or Commander, sorry, Commander Marlith, and his whole story of finding his lost love, Natalia. Like, to me, that's a pretty intense story, whereas like jumping out here saying, Parzival, there's worms out there, can you go smash them? You know, let's go smash some worms. It's for the greater good. I mean, I get it, it's a job that has to be done, but it's just not as cool as going through all of these crazy elite Silithid hives to find the commander of the Cenarian Hold's lost love that went crazy. But we're getting there. We are fighting our way, slowly but surely, as warriors of the Cenarian Hold. I wonder what mystery meat is all about. Like, what do you make with that? So this is a different Twilight base. Where do you summon Abyssal Contact? It's an elite. Let's see if someone needs that. Looking for more. I really hope we can get someone ready to summon now. Let's see. Let's see if we can get someone to kind of help us out with this. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Maybe not. No. Nobody on in the guild really either. That's all right. We'll make our way. We'll make our way. We don't need any of these. It looks like, yeah, more to the northwest is kind of stuff that we need.
I need to get closer.
You know, there was this part of me that was thinking, like when I was doing raid last night with the guild, and like we partner, I don't think we have like enough people to like do raids solely as a guild of just our members, but I think we partner with 2 other guilds that are really cool. But regardless of that, there was a point where I ran out of mana potions, and now I know to always have enough mana potions ready to go for raids, right? Because raids are like the thing, you know. You got to be prepared to do the thing, right? Trying to get my bearing straight real quick. But yeah, there was this part of me that was like, man, I don't know if I want to stay a blacksmith. Like, I kind of want to go herbalism and alchemy, because I feel like I can just go and make my own mana potions and stuff. But then I'm like, dude, but I've also invested so much gold in getting to where I'm at right now with blacksmithing, which, guys, I still need to finish getting to level 300. We're still at 295. So once we hit 300, we're gonna go ahead and go into not armor smithing. We're gonna go into weapon smithing and get ready for Burning Crusade, so we can make the Lionheart Champion two-handed sword. So we'll go into weaponsmithing and then specialize in swordsmithing, which I think will be really cool. You can see that gate from so far too.
It's too far away.
Yeah, it's interesting how you can go from just like this little area, and then just an inch over, you get into like stronger enemies, like these bad boys right here. All right, we'll get a heal off, and then we're gonna have a sit and have a sip. Have a sip and a sit. All right, back at it. Now I kind of realize, after thinking about it for a second, that the lightning that I thought I was doing to those geolords and stuff was not actually me. I think it was them doing an attack on me. Okay, I don't need those dudes. Let's make our way to the camp. Let's see if we can get one more before we make our way up there, though.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Fingers crossed on this one, though. Big damage. Ah, mystery meat. It's It's not what we want. Ooh, what is this? A small thorium vein. Heck yeah, I'll grab that. I hope we don't have to take that dude on though. Okay, good. He just... Nice. Always assume with like these small thorium veins that we're only gonna get like one hit out of it. All right, now we're getting into some more interesting territory with like the darker vibe and everything. All right, let's see what these tablets look like. Twilight. Okay, so we just gotta walk around and pick them up. Well, that's cool. Twilight tablet fragment. See if there's another one around here. Is that one? Yeah. These things like are hidden, aren't they? Ooh, what's that sound? Oh, that's the sound of the tablet. It's making that aura type sound. Let's see if there's another one over here. And let's see if it is that sound. I'm trying to like listen to it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's that sound. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. That's interesting. So this cult has written on tablets that are fragmented around here. I wonder why they have just cracked tablets everywhere. Doesn't make any sense. You would think as a cult they would want to keep their tablets intact. Because wouldn't it hold like all kinds of knowledge for them? Right? If they're etching their secrets on tablets, you would kind of think they wouldn't want to just throw them all over here unless oh, it's a ravaged Twilight camp. So it was ravaged by somebody that completely destroyed their stuff. Now that makes a little bit more sense. I was like, why would it just be like all torn up? But it's a ravaged camp. But who ravaged it? I guess we're gonna find out. From High Lord Demetrian.
How are you?
Look to this ravaged field and know the power that the elements hold, human. Demetrian. Sorry, High Lord Demetrian. What do you know of this? I know much. Listen and be educated, human. I don't know if I want to sit for this. He's a High Lord. Okay. I am listening, Demetrian. In the time before time, what the usurpers would later call the first age of creation, my master and his siblings ruled over this world. It was they, the old gods, who created all. And it was they who would ultimately be cast down by those that would call themselves shapers. High Lord, please continue. Their manifest forms, weak from eons of battle, imprisoned beneath the world that they themselves created. The corruption of the Titan shapers would permeate through the surface and befoul the old gods. It was then and there that the brothers did turn. For 5 millennia, a battle was fought at the core of this world. A battle? It was during the elemental sundering that the Fire Lord Ragnaros would seek to consume my lord, Thunderan, Prince of Air. Demetrian bows his head, his face contorted in rage. Speak his name, and I shall decorate this ravaged camp with your entrails. Be silent and listen. Okay, we're gonna nod on that one. Yes, sir. It was the lieutenants of Ragnaros, Geddon and Gar, who would perpetrate the betrayal against my lord. Thunderin was caught unaware. Caught unaware? How? The Fire Lord's advances were wholly unknown to Thunderin. Before my lord could react, Sulfuras, legendary hammer of Ragnaros, would strike an unmerciful blow. Thunderin fell, utterly defeated. The Fire Lord feasted upon the essence of my lord, but was unable to consume him entirely. So, High Lord Demetrian, what did Ragnaros do next? What little remained of Thunderin's essence was stored within a talisman of elemental binding. Ragnaros then shattered the talisman in 2 flawless pieces, the pieces assigned to his lieutenants.
Safe travels.
Very cool. Oh, wait a second. Let's look at Dungeons and Raids. Let's go down to Molten Core. So there's Baron Geddon, who drops a binding of Windseeker. And then there's Gar, who also drops a binding. Okay. I wonder if you have to get those 2 pieces and then bring them. Then you bring them to High Lord Demetrian. And that's what this quest is. Examine the Vessel of Rebirth and return it to High Lord Demetrian. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Makes sense. Okay. Super cool. Maybe one day we can get that. I hope so. That would be really fun. Looking for more into the Maw of Madness. That dude needs help with it. We do too. That's a 60 rogue. Let's see here. Abyssal Crest, summon a Templar. Tonka. We've got 2 people here. Let's do to destroy Abyssal Crest. Looking for more Abyssal contacts ready to summon now. Let's see if someone's willing to hang out with us with that one for a second. If no one's down, we'll probably hang out with Tonka and do that one. So to find his beloved, the information you gathered points to the hive in the south. We'll just invite that one. I'm down for that quest. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of people for this quest. Heck yeah. Let's see. You guys looking to... Oh, shoot. What is this? Emissary of Roman Khan? What the heck is this? Yo, there is a giant Anubis out here. Emissary Roman Khan? Yup, need those too. There is Let's see here. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna leave that one, and we're gonna head down to where we need to be with our group here. So it looks like we're all trying to get this quest done. Oh shoot, one of these. Let's make our way out here. We gotta do our best. That looks like a holy paladin. Can we give might? I wonder why my pally power isn't letting me. That's weird. All right. I guess are we just going in? Breaking the code. All right, here we go. Hey, at least we have a full group for this. We're ready to rock now. I'm gonna put on that. I have no idea where I'm going, but we're gonna do our best.
I can't cast
Let's let them know. No idea where this is. So if someone does, lead the way. Man, I can't believe this is all elites, man. What's happening? Oh, it like made him go crazy. That's wild, dude. A Cenarian scout? That's weird. Glyph chasing. There's a regal rubbing type thing over here. What is this? Oh, there she is. She's like an enemy. Oh, we're gonna have to do what we have to do. Don't we gotta take her out? Dude. Okay. We're gonna wait for the rogue, I guess. That's AFK. I guess we'll try to take out some stuff around here then. Let's clear a little bit more. Yeah, so I guess these bugs can make you go crazy. I just need one tick. Then you can have. Let's try to kill a little bit more. I'm kind of surprised these brains haven't dropped. Is that elite as well? There we go. I'm gonna try to wait to take her on. Is that the, that's the, okay, the crystal. So I guess we'll be able to maybe get a couple things done. See where everybody's mana's at. Cool. And then, do we need this? The crystal is covered in intricate glyphs and runes. You can't make any sense of it. We're gonna use... Ah, okay, yeah. Cool. So I guess we have to go into like every area and maybe get some of those like rubbings or whatever. Yeah, me and you both. This is not the way. I guess this is the way out. I guess me and Lily can stay and kill for brains. If you need, Lily. Oh, cool. We got a quest. Okay, cool. Need help getting to the glyphs.
They can't join our group.
Oglyphs. Yeah, I'm down. Hive. How does that work here? Okay, are we headed to... Let's do west then north. All right, nice. Rock on. Okay, cool. So I guess we have a party of 3 able to knock this out. We're gonna, and then hopefully, I guess the only unfortunate thing is I'm gonna have to find a group to kind of get these brains and do that. Kind of make some bag space just in case. Some of this stuff doesn't really like sell much at all. And yep, I'm honestly kind of glad that it's not just me and the Holy Paladin. Like, that would be fine, but it's really cool to have a mage around just for that extra like boom boom damage, you know? Because Retribution Paladin, Holy Light love them, man, but like, they're not it. Not it. Alright, now we need to figure out how to get down into the caverns of this place. Yep, this looks about right. Now we need to make sure we don't get knocked off of... Yep, I knew it was going to knock our mount off. Alright, down into the depths. Can't remember where they are. Lead the way. Okay. Yeah, me and you both, bro. I'm really hoping we get a brain off this. Ooze covered. Large opal. Oh, that's cool. This has to be the way. It looks like someone's kind of cleared it out. Oh man, this looks pretty hivey. Yeah, this is the right way. Right in here. All right, I am praying to the light of Azeroth that a brain drops from here, so I don't have to come back here and do this. Let's see if we can get away with it. Nice. So it looks like we are gonna have to come back. I don't think that they're really interested in trying to like get these brains, even though we both need it. I don't think she's like looking to like actually chill and get it done, which is fine. At least we're getting the hard part over with now. The only good bug is a dead... Yeah, they just got it. Man, I love that movie. Starship Troopers is probably one of the most memorable movies I have ever seen in my life. I love it. The thing is, I've never seen the sequels to them, but I absolutely love the movies, or the first one at least. Which I heard that they have a video game, like a somewhat recent one too. I kind of want to check it out. I don't know if I'll play it like on stream or anything. But I might record it. If it has a story, I don't know. It might be one of those games where you sort of kind of group up and it just be like a you versus the monsters type deal. But that would still be really fun. All right, we should be able to mount up from here. And now we're gonna go head east, I believe. Let's make our way. I'm just gonna have to carve a path here. Oh no! Dang thing. Knocked me off. There we go. All right, I believe we're heading east now. Let me make sure. Okay, I did not, even though on the map it shows the Alliance thing here, I didn't know that there was an actual Alliance encampment. We're gonna have to come back and check out what that does. Do we need east and north? Ah, okay, we only need 3. Good. I was hoping we didn't need like southwest, east, north, the whole shabam. I'm kind of glad that it's working out. And this one should be the easier one, right? Which one do we need? We need Hive Ashi. Hive Ashi here, right? East. Or is it? Oh, it's also north. Okay, so it just sort of, it's the whole thing, isn't it? I am just so surprised, man. Oh no, I dropped all the way down.
I can't catch that's still that's
I need to try to hold aggro on some of these. Okay, I'm glad the mage is here. Okay, I'm curious how a bug. I know that these are not like normal bugs. These are pretty sophisticated bugs, right? How it disarmed me. Okay. Almost 3 gold for those. That's chill. Yes. Thank goodness. I really didn't want to solo that any more than needed. Yeah, I'm glad that we got that brain. Nah. No, I don't have the other two. Okay, cool. At least we got those, right? Yeah. Is this the way? Yeah, these bug hives are no joke. A complete maze. Like they're actually a maze. With these being elite though, they probably have a better drop rate on like world epics. That would be really fun to come in contact with. Like a strong world epic to sell on the auction house or something. Well, awesome. Thank you. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad that we could finish that one up. Let's go turn in. Yeah, let's go turn in a quest, and also let's sell some stuff. And before I forget, we actually got that drop of the letter from Bran Bronzebeard that was sort of like a world drop. So let's see what Bran has to say. So this is Bran Bronzebeard's lost letter. To whom it may concern. If you're reading this, I'm either dead or soon to be dead. It's hard to say. Most of the crew is dead anyhow. Found information about a Titan. Great battle between him and an old god. Yes, a bona fide old god. Found ancient tunnel leading to Encourage. Taking it. Take this letter to my old camp. Make sure my monkey is getting adequate food, water, and hugs. Bran Bronzebeard, Explorer Extreme. P.S. Watch out for crazy old god worshipping night elf. That must have been Natalia that we took out. Which, this is going to be really, really bad news for Commander. I always forget his name now. What is his name? Okay, Commander Mar Alith. I have to remember this. I'm going to put this in my brain. Mar Alith. Commander Mar Alith. Just got to say it a few times and just get it there. So, let's talk to Geologist Larksbane.
What's on your mind?
This is for the Twilight Mystery, where we went up northwest rather, and collected the Twilight tablets at the ravaged camp.
Watch your back.
Just as I suspected. I can decipher individual words in the tablets, but they appear to be devoid of any logic or meaning. It's not unknown for Twilight's Hammer sect to use a code to hide the meaning of their texts. We'll have to go to someone who knows more about this sort of thing. Okay, so we need to find someone who maybe understands some weird dialects and texts of the crazy Twilight's Hammer.
Off with ya.
The Deserter. There are rumors of a Twilight's Hammer member called Ortel having deserted his sect. Word has it he hid in the mountains south of Southwind Village, where he lives as a hermit. Perhaps you can enlist his help in deciphering the tablet. Take the restored tablet with you and seek out Ortel. Okay.
Watch your back.
So I guess Ortel, excuse me, decided that things were getting a little too weird in Silithus, and he did not want to be a part of the craziness of Twilight's Hammer. So that's going to be interesting. And he's to the south, supposedly in the mountains. That makes sense. There's a whole cavern over here that he's a part of. But on our way back, we might see if we can find someone to help us get these brains, but I really want to visit that Alliance outpost over here and see if there's anything cool going on. Is there a, excuse me, yes, I need a vendor, but I want to see if there's any sort of repair type person here before we venture over here to turn in the huge news to Commander Marlith. There should be a blacksmith. Okay, he should be able to let us repair. Okay, good. So we're gonna sell. Let's let go of this, that. The large opal can definitely sell on the auction house. We'll let go of that. Rune cloth I want to keep. We can sell that. We have a lot of quest items in here. I'm gonna sell. No, I'm gonna keep those. Keep that. Man, we're running out of backspace, aren't we? Translated letter from the embalmer. Is there anything else that we just like don't really need? Nah, I think we're actually good. You know what? I did not know we had another cultist robe, so we'll put that up there. All right, cool. I think we're ready to break the huge news to Commander. Yeah, Marlith. I feel kind of bad about this one, but he also did say that if you find his lost love, Natalia, and she's just too far gone, then we're gonna have to do what we have to do, and we did what we had to do. So, Commander, I have grave news. We need to speak. Warrior to warrior. Okay. I just pressed that numlock. Oh, see? Okay. He's not gonna take me seriously at all. He's like, dude, are you actually okay? We're gonna redo this real quick. We're gonna get back into the emotion here. All right. Redo. Commander, I have grave news. Again. Commander Marlith clutches at his chest. Sethun? What is the meaning of all this? What is Sethun? How could this fiend have turned my sweet Natalia into the monster that you described? Jeez. So I wonder if it's Sethun that is creating all of these crystals. The corrupted Blackwood staff. What's that look like? It definitely. You know what? This definitely looks like the staff of air from RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. 100%. It looks like the staff of air. That brought back a lot of memories, man. I used to love that game. That was my game before World of Warcraft ever came into view. All right, let's see if we can get like some people together for this quest to, excuse me, get these Silithid brains. Looking for more. Breaking the code. I really hope that we can get that done. And we need to go back to the dwarf area as well. There's just a lot to do in Silithus. There really is. Which we have about an hour left. So let's get some things done. I definitely want to turn these quests in. And then, you know what? We're gonna hit up looking for more ready to summon elemental. I think I'm really the only one in the or not the trade, but the general channel for Silithus really like asking for help or anything. But I want to go see what's up with this this alliance outpost. I don't know if like technically there's anyone or anything going on there, considering the AQ gates, or like the war effort isn't going on until July 10th, I believe it is. So I don't know if there's even anything over here. It looks like they're just in the middle of setting up camp. Yeah, it just looks like the alliance are setting up camp to be ready for the war effort. Ooh, what's this though? This is cool. An alliance map. It's got like the maps of, it looks like Hillsbrad Foothills. It's got Eastern Kingdoms, and then it's got, where's that Kalimdor? No, that's Eastern Kingdoms, and then it's got like the full map of like all of current Azeroth. Well, that's neat. Oh, what is that? Is that like a potion brewing in there? That's cool. Okay, well, we're gonna move on, and we'll see you all July 10th, I believe, on that part. What else do we need? I don't think I'm gonna really be able to take those on. And I'm really surprised that there's not more people in Silithus, like doing some of these things. But that's okay. We've got Brand's quest to turn in. We've got looking for Duke group. I'm just gonna ask this question. I don't know what is Duke and elemental you summon from having the 3 pieces. Let's just see. Oh no, I want to get back on my mount. I'm not trying to be off my mount. That's not what I want. Oh no. Yeah, I was hoping that Scorpion wouldn't pull that other thing. Oh, bless his heart, man. This dude's name is like, it's not even worth it. Hate my job. Isn't that a good online name? I'm sorry, bro. All right, Rudgar. Let's turn in the glyphs. So we got all of the glyphs from the different the Silithid hives, rather. So I can't make heads or tails of these glyphs. I've never seen anything like it. I hope Frankel's research can shed some light on this mess.
Hey, good.
Okay, Bran Bronzebeard. He said, oh dear. Oh dear, here we go. Well, this explains a lot. If you ever find a way into Encourage, keep an eye out for old Brand. I'm afraid that he'll be powerless without his monkey. That's crazy.
Hey, good.
So, excuse me. I guess we'll find Bran Bronzebeard inside of Encourage soon. He might just be hanging out in there.
You got my attention.
Breaking the code. Okay, so we still need the brains and everything. Summon a Templar using a full Twilight set. Yeah, man, there's just so many elite quests out here. Take the restored tablet to Hermit Ortel. Oh yes, we need to go to the Hermit. I totally forgot about that. Let's go see what Ortel is doing and see if he can tell us more about this tablet, since he seemed to leave the Twilight's hammer and was like, nah, bro, I'm out, and has decided to live a life just solo out here, which I feel is near impossible, right? If you're trying to live off the grid in Silithus, what do you eat? What water is there for you to drink? I feel like this is not the place, bro. I mean, sure, I guess you could live off of like maybe dredger meat and scorpions and stuff like that. But like as far as water, I haven't seen any water sources out here. Or maybe what he does is travel to Ungoro Crater sometimes to get water and fills up like all kinds of canteens. And I guess I'm getting into the lore story of what this daily life of this hermit is like. I've seen a lot more Horde out here though than I have Alliance. All right, let's check out this hermit. Let's see what's going on, man. So it looks like he has a pretty carved out path here. He's got his torches. All right, it's his hideout. Man, I really feel like you need a door or something. All right, hermit.
What can I do for you?
Leave at once, stranger. I have no business with you. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang out for just a second. You, how did you find me? Who are you? You weren't followed, were you? Speak. Okay, here's a tablet, dude. I see you're familiar with my old organization. You must be with the Cenarian Hold. You seek information to use against them? Come closer. Perhaps we can be of mutual assistance.
Have a good one.
The Twilight Lexicon. The Twilight's hammer are not kind to those that leave their ranks. They hunt me to this day like I'm some sort of beast. Needless to say, an enemy of theirs is a friend of mine. To decipher this tablet, I'll need the book used by their scribes to encode a secret message. The Twilight Lexicon. It's such an important tool that they keep its 3 chapters in different locations. The officers entrusted with the lexicon are known as Twilight Keepers. Look for them at the Twilight's hammer camps.
See you later.
All right. I guess we'll venture to each camp and take out the people there, right? Or should we? I don't really want to spend. I don't necessarily want to spend the rest of our hour just like hunting down these enemies up here, but I know that it also has to be done. That's the rough part, you know? Like it's still quests that we need to do in order to like progress. But I'm gonna try chat one more time to see if we can get any more people for that brain quest, because that's a huge quest. Like I know it's not always fun to just sit there and like hit these enemies constantly waiting for something to drop that should continuously drop, but at least it'll progress us further in the story out here. In the meantime, let's look at like some gear from AQ. I'm actually, I know maybe a couple of streams ago we were window shopping on Atlas Loot, and we kind of ended up putting together, kind of putting together a set that almost looked like the Doom guy from obviously Doom. Speaking of which, I did finish Doom the Dark Ages maybe a few weeks ago now. Guys, that's a dope game. That was, and I'm super excited to play any of the updates coming out for it, which we did go ahead for recording purposes. We went ahead and grabbed the complete edition of that game. So whenever they do come out with the expansion passes for it, we're gonna be good to go. Day one, I'm gonna set out some recording of the first set, and we'll be ready to rock. But right now, we're working on my YouTube channel. You can see we are working on The Witcher 3 actually. And that one's a wild one. That game is a lot more intricate than I thought it would be. Jeez. I will say that the horse riding in that game has not aged particularly well. It's a bit of a mess sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Like there's times where I'm sure by now most people know that the horse's name is Roach. But when you whistle for the horse and, oh, one second. When you whistle for the horse, it sometimes does not make its way to you the way you think it will, or if at all. It's a little bit of a, I would consider it sort of like a luck of the draw on how it wants to act, you know, minute by minute. But overall, the story is crazy good, man. Like, I'm so surprised actually how your choices do change the story. Like I was kind of floored with one of the recent parts that we did on how my choice impacted the story. And you're just like, okay, maybe I should have done things a little differently. But then when you do things differently, you never know. You could have been like, oh man, maybe I should have done this differently. So The Witcher 3, one, it's a beautiful game. The story is amazing. So if you haven't played it, I would definitely check it out. And the complete edition, I think, is like super cheap these days. It comes with like all the bells and whistles, right? Like all the expansions, all the updates, you name it, dude. We're are we close to like kind of getting this done? Oh, what's this sell for? Actually, that's a pretty, I know at vendors for kind of cheap, but it auctions off pretty well. You know, that's kind of funny. Always love seeing this number. It reminds me of Spartan 117. I love Halo. Man, I'll never forget like having
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready.
having like gaming meetups where I would bring people over for like just a huge meetup, right? Like we would get people together for just playing Halo, like Halo tournaments. And excuse me. Like my parents would like make food, and then like all the people that were invited, we'd have like 15, 20, maybe more people that we got together. They would all bring their TVs and Xboxes, and
It's too far away.
we would all link them up and spend just the whole night, literally the whole night, just playing Halo against each other.
That's still the charge.
I think it was like 8 versus 8, or I can't remember the exact amount of people, but it was always fun getting people together, whether at my house at a young age, or we would get people together at other people's houses. But probably some of my best memories with gaming, that is Halo. I wish Halo was as big now as it used to be. It used to be an absolute phenomenon. completely just took the world by storm. But I think, excuse me, I think Master Chief will, which is the main character, right, of Halo. I think he'll make an appearance back into the world with some good games, and maybe movies at some point. Would love to see that. We are just like slowly but surely destroying these monsters, and I want to see. We need mana, and I told myself, right, that every time that we have to sit and drink in the game, we gotta sit and take a sip in real life. I really do. I'm gonna get a World of Warcraft mug. I'm gonna get like this huge, I'm gonna check online like a little bit later and try to get like a huge tankard type thing. That would be really fun to have. I really hope they have them, and I hope they have an alliance one. We still need like 2 more of those. Oh, we only need to kill 1 more of these. Looking for Duke group. I still don't know what that dude means by Duke. Maybe it's an elite that you have to kill. I don't know. Dude, I want to go in one of these bad boys. That should be a raid in itself right there. Like a... Well, I know in AQ you have to fight all kinds of bugs, but it would be really neat if you literally got to explore from like the ground level to the top where maybe the queen is of the, I don't know, Silithid, and go after her and kind of fight your way to the top of that like bug kingdom. And then maybe your primary goal is to like set up let's think here. Let's be creative here. Like as you're making your way up this giant cavern or tower of bugs, maybe your sole purpose, yes, is to kill the queen, but as you go, the raid group has to like strategically drop like barrels of like keg powder or something, and maybe then I'm just like shooting out of thin air here. Maybe then you take like, once you get to the top, you take like griffins off and fly out of there, but then as you about to leave, like you have to light a fuse or something, and then like there's a trail of keg powder that like hits like each barrel, so like one barrel explodes and then like lights the line of keg powder down into the next barrel, and so on and so forth, and it's just a spiral explosion that goes on in this kingdom of Silithid. Yeah, I feel like there's just a never-ending amounts of neat creative ideas that could be thrown into classic World of Warcraft to create new experiences. I know they're doing a Classic Plus, or so we've kind of heard. I don't know if it's like official, but there's a lot of creative things that can be done. Okay, we have 6 of those. Ooh, these actually vendor for quite a bit. What do I want to get rid of? We can get excuse me, we can get rid of that. That vendors for a good amount. Yeah, I want to keep stuff that like vendors for like near 15 silver and up, you know.
I'm out of range.
That kind of stuff really adds up, which I know it all adds up, but feels a little better when you're selling things that have a little bit more value.
Still recharging.
I haven't, like, I barely use Hammer of Wrath, I'll be honest with you. I really should, but also the mana cost is so up there. And as a paladin, I'm just like, man, I need all the mana I can get to just keep fighting. You know what? Okay, I was about to use Hammer of Wrath, but I killed it. Okay, we're done with the treasures. Okay, so I was kind of spouting about these kind of quests of just killing stuff, but the quest is literally called securing the supply lines. So we were doing some good, right? We were helping take out some of the creatures that are wreaking havoc on the roads for our supplies that are being driven in here for the Cenarian hold and then the eventual war effort, right, of the opening of AQ. So it has some meaning, it has some value. We're doing okay. It's okay. Even though I will always believe that these quests in particular are a little bit more tedious than necessary. For sure. The quests where you just have to kill a number of things, I can deal with that. It is what it is. It's okay. But I will always stand firm in the realization that when I'm sitting here looking at a giant spider with giant fangs and I kill it, it should always drop a spider fang. Never once should I kill this thing and it not drop a spider fang. But I'm gonna get a good look at these scorpions because for a 20-plus-year-old video game, also I realize that I always keep my bags open for some reason. Like, I'll open my bag and I'll just keep it open. But for a 20-plus-year-old video game, the graphical view of this enemy right here with the colors and just the, I guess, the sharpness of its model, you know, barring maybe the teeth, right? They're a little kind of painted on, but for the most part, this is a really good looking model. Also, I'm so glad that that scorpion stinger just dropped. We need spiders though. We need one more spider. One more spider. And then we're good. I'm gonna try to use Hammer of Wrath on this one though. This is gonna be my one enemy for the day that I use Hammer of Wrath. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, will it let me? Or will I kill it too fast? Alright, we can use it. I'm throwing the hammer. Boom. My hammer missed, bro. My hammer missed the one time that I'm gonna use this hammer today. And my paladin throws it out of left field, bro. That doesn't make any sense. That's hilarious. And the fact that he took the time to whirl that thing up to get ready to toss it, and then it completely misses the target. No, sir. No, sir. That's not it. That's not how you play this game. I told myself I was only gonna use it one time, but I feel like I have to redeem myself. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'm just gonna let that one sink. Just let it sink in. Let the humility sink in for a second. and just let it be. You know what? Since it is the last Fang, I'm gonna redeem myself. I'm gonna try to redeem myself, man. I know we can do this. All right, Parzival McFly. Make me proud, boy. Make me proud. Let's see. All right, we're gonna get ready to, we're whirling it up. Boom. Redemption is near, boys. However, a Fang did not drop, so. Oh, what are these dudes? Tortured druids? Where are we at? What? Southwind Village. What's wrong with these people? Tortured Sentinel? Are they ghosts? Dude, they're ghosts. So there must be something. I wonder if the old gods somehow have like clamps on the souls of these dead. Wait, is there a mineral over here? Hold on. Let me make sure my mining thing is on. For some reason, it's not showing. Oh well, it's not a huge deal anyway. We're good on that. We still need the fangs though. We still need the spiders. Okay, there's one spider. Alright. It's time to finish this up. It's game time. We're not gonna do another hammer. We're probably gonna do another hammer. At this point, it's just kind of fun. All right, let's throw it. Boom. I don't know what to tell you. It must have been the hammer. The hammer did it. Did we finish all of that? I think we oh my gosh. I think we finished all of those kill quests. And boom, what a blessing. We just run into a thorium deposit. No big deal. That's cool. And our mining skill is at 289 out of, I believe, 300. So we're almost maxed with our mining. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, let's see what we need to turn in first. I guess first, let's sell some things because I feel like these quests might give us something and we need to make some backspace. So let's make some backspace. I kind of want to put those on the auction house. They're a little too good stat wise for me not to throw those on the auction house. Okay, I think mystery meat, will sell that. Shadow silk, definitely sell that. So the Twilight cultist thing, sandworm meat. You know what? We're probably just gonna get rid of that. All right. So let's talk to Windcaller Proudmourne and see what they have to say.
What brings you here?
You bring me here. I had a quest.
Winds be at your back.
So securing the supply lines. You have my sincere gratitude. Your efforts in helping Cenarian hold have shown true courage.
Ancestors watch.
Stepping up security. Your performance has been truly exemplary so far, Parzival McFly. Our supply lines are not completely safe yet. However, in the absence of Dredge Strikers, their large southern cousins will surely move in to take their place in the north. Okay, so we're gonna have to go after those giant worms now. So you'll have to kill quite a few Dredge Crushers to keep them at bay, but we cannot leave the safety of our supply lines to chance. So now we gotta kill 20 of the Dredge Crushers. Those giant worms, we gotta kill 20 of those bad boys. Also, I think the spider Was it the spider venom or the scorpion venom is literally for Mr. Noggle Ficklesprag right here, because he's got poison in his veins and we're trying to come up with a solution.
Hey, how you
All right.
doing?
Are you done collecting those samples? We could lose Noggle any minute now. Well, dude, it took a little bit for me to get those samples. I'm sorry.
Have a good one.
Cross your fingers, friend. Here's to hoping we can save Noggle. All right, let's see what we can do.
Glad I could help.
What? Where am I? So weak. Oh, dude, is he dead? Did he okay, blasted. The antidote didn't work. Noggle must have been stung by one of the stronger creatures in the far south. I'm going to need you to go there and get me some more samples as far as the moment, Clive. The good news is that since their poison is stronger, I won't require as many. The bad news? There are more kinds of poison. Okay, just walk away from me, dang.
Spit it out.
The bad news is that there are more kinds of poisonous creatures crawling around the southern area, so you'll have to draw from more sources. So we need to gather 3 Stonelash Pincer Stingers, and then Flayer Stingers, and then 3 Rockstalker Fangs. Interesting.
Hurry back.
Let's check those out. Oh, dang, they're everywhere, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, they're everywhere. That's okay, though. We have about 30 minutes left of stream. Let's see what we can say in chat. Looking for more, maybe this or that. Yeah, let's put 2 of those quests out there and see if we can get anyone willing to jump on those with us, so that we can kind of get an elite quest out of the way. That would be top tier. But in the meantime, we'll go down to the southern end here and try to kill some enemies to help out Mr. Noggle Ficklesprag. And yeah, I'm not seeing like really anybody hit us up for these quests.
I need to get.
Which I'm actually surprised I don't see more people out here in Silithus, considering the next phase comes out in a few weeks. Then again, there might not be that much to do in Silithus outside of these quests in particular, until July 10th, when the war effort starts. So just might be one of those things. But in the meantime, we'll definitely take out what we can. Maybe when the war effort happens on or starts on July 10th, maybe there'll be more people out here willing to actually do quests and just kind of like do group-oriented things. But at least we only need like 3. It looks like 3 of each. So okay, I need to figure out. This is a giant Anubis dude. Emissary Roman Khan. Let's ask in chat. Does anything good drop off the Emissary Roman Khan? Yeah, that's super interesting that there's this giant Anubis creature in the middle of the field.
That's still recharging.
That's so wild, man. What level is that? It's like a question mark boss.
I can't cast it.
Let's see, is there anybody in the guild? Lex Hunt? He's in the Eastern Plaguelands, though.
I can't cast it.
Oh, I see. Okay, someone said plus 30 nature resistant. pants are one of the quest rewards, I guess, that you get for killing that person. Yeah, supposedly nature resistance is the big thing for Encourage, so we'll see kind of what goes on for that one. I'm really hoping that we can like kind of do AQ when it drops, and I'm actually super hoping that once AQ does drop, more people, because of the gear from AQ, more people are going to want to now run Blackwing Layer because of like that upgraded gear that does drop from AQ, and that would really help out, because I would love my full tier 2. That's one of my goals, honestly, is full tier 2, and then just kind of jump into full tier 3 when it's ready. The only thing with tier 3 though for Paladin is that it's only healing gear. Like there's no strength on it. There's no what you would consider like hybrid type gear. Like it's solely just for holy, which is like I actually main holy Paladin, so it helps there as far as like a rating scene. But we might just have to either use our tier 2 gear or try to get hold of our Encourage set, which is really strong for Retribution. Like, let's see what that looks like. Let's go down to collections, and then not Zul'Gurub, but AQ for Paladin. And for the AQ 40 set, it's like it literally increases the duration of your judgments, and it increases damage and healing done by your magical spells and effects to 20 or by 71. And it has a ton of strength, agility, intellect. It's got everything on it, so it's a great all-around set. Like, also this from AQ 20, there's set pieces like rings and stuff. Interesting. Blade of Eternal Justice. I doubt I would use that, but it still has strength and stuff on it. It's only a one-hander, but it says a 20% chance to regain 100 mana when you cast a judgment. It's okay, but I wish it wasn't I wish it wasn't like a 3-piece that included a one-handed weapon. I feel like you're better off with a two-hander. If it was like a two-hander, it would be a complete showstopper. Uh-oh, is that a Dust Devil right there? Yeah. Let's try to get out of his way. I don't really want to pull him. So far, Silithus, though, has been really, really cool. We're gonna try to... This quest is literally called Noggle's Last Hope. Poor dude. Oh, I didn't even like really get a look at these guys. So they're like more yellowish. They kind of are creepy to me. They give me the, you know what I'm saying, like the wigglies or whatever. Oh, we got 3 of those. We're good on those. I know we need to kill 20 of those, but that's a whole other beast that we'll get to. Let's see what else we need. 20 of the dredgers. Yep. We need to come down here to the rock stalkers and the stone lash flayers. Oh, is this the horde camp? Yep, this is the horde camp. Oh, here's the stone lasher. Interesting. So I guess we're taking on different kinds of scorpions and not doing like scorpion, spider. Yeah, scorpions and spiders. That's what I like to see.
It's too far away. I can't
All right. Cold tea is definitely not like the best thing in the world when it comes to like black tea that's like chai, but it'll do. Oh, these are the ones that I literally hate. They actually like make me feel weird because they do look kind of like real.
That's still recharging.
Dude. These are the spiders I don't actually like.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Like I heard that they had some sort of arachnophobia type thing in the game for like current retail World of Warcraft. I 100% need it right now. I will turn this bad boy into a crab 100% of the time. I don't know what it is about these ones, man, but they ain't it for me. I'm gonna pull that one, aren't I? No? Okay, that's cool.
That's still recharging.
Super cool. Let's throw a big heal on and then get some mana. Maybe have like another bite of a banana for sure. All right. Back in it. I'm really hoping we can get this one quest done real quick. Physical and holy damage increased by 15%. All right, that's 2 out of 3. We're almost there, guys. Oh, let's try to find that one sword from AQ. Where was that? Dungeons, raids. Excuse me. I think it's just AQ. Bug trio, two-handed mace. Was it? Where was it from? Oh, good. We got that one done. I really want to find that sword because it was 100% like a Doomslayer type sword. Excuse me. Maybe the bug trio? Let's see. Finger, nope. Nope. Battle guard? Trinket, main hand. Excuse me. Vancris, one-handed sword. I gotta pay attention for a second. Okay, we're 2 out of 3. Let's get a big heal off real quick. And we need to name our tiger. What should we name our tiger? That's a job in itself, man. We need to name our tiger. I'm thinking like, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on that one. Yeah, we'll have to think on that one.
I need to get closer.
I wish we could do like a quick like online excuse me, like vote or something. That'd be fun.
That's still
All right, let's take this dude out with a hammer. Let's do the hammer. Boom. And these floating rocks remind me of Avatar, like the new Avatar with the blue people.
it's too far. I can't fix it. That's still recharging.
Okay, maybe I'm starting to grow accustomed to these things. No, wait, maybe not. They're still creepy. All right, we got it. We're done with that quest. Let's go. Let's go save. What's his name? Noggle. Let's go save Noggle, dude. Let's take care of you, bro. Okay, does this do any damage to you? I have to go see. We're gonna run into the storm. I guess today we're storm chasers. Or is it just a bug swarm? Let's see if it does any damage whatsoever. Or can we even... Okay, I'm in it. It's not doing anything though. That would be interesting if it actually did damage to you. Okay, let's check our bags. Oh yeah, our bags are filled. Yeah, I'm gonna sell just a few things real quick, just in case this this gives us like a quest reward rather. All right, we did finish that, right? Okay. Here, let's sell something real quick. Repair, we'll sell those. White spider meat, sell that, 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 that for sure. Okay, we got that all sold away and ready to rock. And let's get the got. All right, BTix. This is our last chance to save Noggle.
Careful out there.
Yes, it seems to be working. Noggle is coming too. We owe you, we owe you big time. All right, choose our reward. Mana potion for sure. This mana potion is amazing.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Oh, we got a quest from Noggle. Yes, I'm cured. I'm cure. Whoa, I got up too fast. Noggle's lost satchel. Where am I? Where's my bag? I must have lost it while fleeing from Deathclasp, the giant scorpid. In my rush to escape, I walked right into a nest of Stonelash flayers. The satchel I was carrying had all sorts of rare regents on it. Without them, me and BTix won't be able to make the potions that Cenarian Hold needs. I'm too weak to get up yet, but I can make it your worth if you bring back my regents. I ran into Deathclasp in the southern mountain range behind Bronzebeard camp. All right, retrieve the satchel from the mountains in the south. All right. Can we do it? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Let's see if we can. We've got about 11 minutes left. Can we make the trip and return the bag to Noggle? What do we get from this? The lost satchel. Ooh, we get elixirs. Elixir of the Mongoose increases agility by 25 and chance to get a critical hit by 2% for an hour. What's Sage's? Increases intellect and spirit by 18 for an hour. That's not bad. 180, basically, what? 180 mana? That gives us, let's see. Let's look at our rank of heals real quick. A rank 6 flash of light. Let's put that on there. A rank 6 flash of light, 140. That basically gives us another flash of light. That's actually really big. I'll take that. Like how much? Let's see. Oops. Let's see what that would even sell for on the auction house currently. Let's see. Oh, nearly 8 gold. I wonder if that's for 2 of them, though. Noggle's lost satchel. So, excuse me. Ooh, we have a mining piece right here.
Far away.
Let's see if we can get away with getting this without pulling something. I really hope so. I really hope so. There we go. All right, now the goal here is to get Noggle's satchel without pulling this elite scorpion, which we had to deal with earlier. Oh, it looks like this person pulled it, so we're gonna make our way super quick up here and look for it. Oh, there it is, the satchel. Let's grab it real quick and then get out of here. We got the satchel. We did it. Let's hightail it, man. Yeah, let's just hightail it out of here. Oh, is that person gonna die? I think so. Yeah. I would have helped, but they were pretty much gone. I don't think there was anything that I could have done. Dang, that night elf looks dope. All right. Well, what is this? The Crystal Veil? What? Wait, so now it's called the Crystal Veil, but wasn't it a ravaged camp at another point? I'm confused. I don't know. But we're gonna see what Noggle has to say now that we've got his bag of goodies. All right, Noggle. We're almost there, man. We're ready to take care of you. Noggle. We're here, man. We're here. Hey, thanks for saving my hide. I think I'll be lying down for a while until I recover my strength. Yes, you brought me my satchel back. In my rare regions, they're all here. I'll be in your debt for a long time. So we're gonna pick the elixir of sages. Thanks for finding my regions. That poison's made me a bit and he's out. He's out again. So we saved Noggle. We got him his satchel back. We had to take out the love and I think wife of Commander Marlith today. We have started the exploration of Silithus just before the war effort begins on July 10th. The gates of Encourage are soon to be opened. And we are going to be part of the force that helps make that happen. So guys, thank you so much for another beautiful stream. Thank you, Raziel, for being here and chatting up a storm with me, man. It was so good to have you here. I hope that you all have such a strong week ahead of you, that World of Warcraft supplies all of the best gear and loot for you this week, and that your raid groups throughout the week on this new reset all go splendidly well. And with that, let's do a /salute. Much respect and admiration. Be strong out there. We'll see you later. Peace.